This is a brand new beer from Northern Monk. It's available in Morrison's for £4. Could it take the crown of being the best supermarket beer? Check out the review to find out. Welcome back to Rocker's Beer Review. Today we're heading to Morrison's. They've got a new range of beers and this is the first one of those new range that we're trying. It's from Northern Monk. It's called Transient and it's a hazy double dry hop IPA coming in at 7.4%. It's a premium beer, 7.4%. It's a double dry hop hazy IPA. I expect great things. Northern Monk can do some pretty good beers, but this is a £4 can. We're getting to the point now where supermarkets are charging not much less than what you can buy beers from in the bottle shops. So I'm going to be a bit critical of this one. It's not like it's a £3 or £2.50 like some of their other beers. It's £4. It's a pretty high premium. Now they've got this, they've got quite a lot of others from different breweries. We're going to be trying them over the next sort of week or so. And Tesco's are launching new ones. So there's a big competition that can only be good for us beer drinkers. But would the man on the street that goes into Morrison's going, I want to buy some beer, go up to it, pay £4 for one can of beer? I mean, they don't know about Northern Monk. They don't know, 7.4% double dry hop hazy IPA. Most people wouldn't do that. But when they can buy, a 4-pack for, not much different in price, are they going to pay £4 for one? Well, I've rattled on enough. Let's get this beer out of the can and into a glass. Well, it opened very, very quietly. So I'm expecting this to be fairly low in carbonation. I mean, it's pouring quite thick. You can see that as it sort of as the bubbles move up, but there's a very we've got a 2-finger, just off white, very tightly compacted, fluffy white head. It's a lovely hazy and yellow. You can still see those bubbles rising up there, and it smells glorious. I mean, I haven't put it to my nose yet, but I can already smell that pineapple and tropical sort of notes. But let's get a really good sniff and see what it smells like. Yeah, big pineapple aromas there. Bit of mango. It smells very sort of creamy and oaty. Let's see if it's what it's got in terms of I mean, it's got oats in it. It doesn't tell me what hops are in this, which is a sort of it's not necessarily common for Northern Monk, but it's quite common for supermarket beers. I don't know what it is. Why don't they want to put the types of hops in there? But it smells very sort of tropical and pineapple, and you can smell the sort of creaminess is going to be. And it's, to be honest, it's a bit mouth-watering. So without further ado, cheers. That's a damn fine beer. I mean, it needs to be for £4 from a supermarket. It's got a great mouthfeel. It's really soft. Fairly it's sort of quite medium, so even higher body. It does feel really creamy. There's definitely a lot of oats going into the mix here. It's got that pineapple, but it's quite well balanced. Sometimes with pineapple it can sort of go in different ways, but this is very well balanced. I'm trying to sort of see if I can taste any more pineapple and peach, I would say, are the other flavours here. Not really getting anything in the way of citrus. It does taste very similar to a New England IPA, but it's what gives this a little bit of a level up from some of the other supermarket New England IPAs or double dry hopped IPAs is is the quality of the mouthfeel. It is really, really smooth, and it really goes down beautifully. I think this could be my favourite supermarket beer. Yes, it's £4. My last favourite supermarket beer was also from Morrison's. It was a Kirkstall Brewery, but that was only £2.50. You know, this is, you know, quite a big step up from that. And when I think of some of the beers I've bought from bottle shops, I've bought some pretty damn good beers for £4.50. You're not paying that much more. But they have obviously done well with this one, and they have put in a lot of ingredients to make it really good and really balanced. And I just, you know, what for me it's like, if someone goes in there and goes, oh well, I quite like the can. I mean, it's got this nice metallic sort of purpley colour on there. It looks pretty good. People think, oh, 7.4%. That's gonna be really strong and bitter. You know, that's how when I saw things sort of strong, I was thinking, oh, it's going to be like, you know, special brew, that sort of thing. They're not. When they pour it out and they go, wait a minute, this is a strange colour beer. It's very yellowy and hazy. It's not what I expect. When they taste it though, I can imagine them going, wow, where has this been all my life? So it's a great thing that beers like this are in the supermarket. It gets more people drinking craft beer, and maybe like me, you know, I started with a supermarket craft beer, then started getting into, you know, wanting to pay a little bit more and trying different ones, going to bottle shops, going online. And then before you know it, you're on that slippery slope where, you know, craft beer takes over your life. It's a really great beer, and I think I'm ready to do some scores. The scores are in for Transient, Transient Hazy Double Dry Hop IPA, coming in at a huge 7.4%. One thing I'd also say is that it doesn't taste like it's 7.4%. It's very, very well balanced. It's not overly dry, and it's definitely not bitter at all. Really, really soft and smooth as it goes down. First things first though, aroma. It was a lovely sort of pineapple, bit of peach in there, really nice aromas, and always a good thing when you open the can and you can smell that tropical sort of smell straight away. Really great. So I'm giving it a 15 out of 20 for aroma. Appearance, I mean, it's beautiful. It's a yellow hazy. You got a nice, the head's sort of gone down a little bit, but we did have a nice little fluffy head. Nice lace in the glass. It's a quality IPA, and it is beautiful. And obviously the appearance is quite important for people that are just trying it for the first time. I'm giving it a really good 9 out of 10 for appearance. Flavour. It's really well balanced, and it's got an excellent mouthfeel. That softness and the sort of the thickness of body when you drink it is really, really nice, with very little levels of carbonation. It's really, really nice on the palate. I wouldn't say it has lots of different flavours going for it, but it's really nice to drink. I mean, I just want to keep drinking it. Nice pineapple, and to be honest, it is up there with some of those beers from the likes of Daya and Verdant, and even Polly's, really, in terms of that sort of quality, but it's a bit cheaper. I'm giving it a 34 out of 40. In terms of value for money, though, it's a 440ml can. It's 7.4%, and it's £4. I think this is as good as those. You know, I was worried that it was like still going to be a little bit subpar from some of the other beers that I've had from bottle shops, but I think actually it represents quite good value for money. If you're the man on the street that's not tried craft beer, doesn't drink craft beer, and maybe you think £4 for one can is quite expensive, but in the craft beer sort of arena, I think this is very good value for money. I'm giving it 8 out of 10. And then in terms of my overall experience, would I drink it again? Damn right I would. £4, yep, I would definitely. I would have a couple of these in the fridge, you know, when I want something, you know, something that I can just grab and I know that's going to be good. Would I recommend it to anyone? Yes, definitely would. Would I drink more than one? Yes, I definitely would. I mean, it's quite high in alcohol, but you don't really taste, there's no hot burn, it doesn't taste really alcoholic. It's just really well balanced. So I'm giving it a 16 out of 20 for my overall experience. And that gets us 82 out of 100. This beer is an Iron Maiden beer. It's the original and best heavy metal band. If you see this in Morrison's, £4, you might think that's expensive. Believe me, it's great value for money. Pick it up, try it for yourself. You'll become a craft beer convert if you drink this. So, Northern Monk, done it again. Till the next video, keep on rocking.